Everyone, that Manga Kid here to do a first-ish impressions video of My Neighbor Seki by Takuma Morishige. This is a vertical release in their small form factor, the size that they release, like Flowers of Evil, Devil's Line, Flying Witch, that kind of thing. It's about 7 or so inches tall. These in particular are very skinny, they're quite short, about 150, 160 pages or so. But yeah, this is a comedy series. If you didn't know about this girl here, who I think Yokoi is her name, I think. And yeah, Yokoi sits next to Seki. I believe they're in middle school, but I don't think it actually explicitly says. Basically, she sits next to him in class and he is constantly goofing off. She gets distracted by whatever he's doing and usually ends up getting in trouble. She does. And he always gets away with whatever it is he's doing. So what I like about these volumes in particular, about the cover art, is it's always the picture on the front and then you flip it over and then there's the kind of next, the result of whatever he's doing. So like this one, he's got like a Clue-esque kind of scene going on, and then on the back there's a trapdoor. This is a very good series if you just like short, funny stories. This is not a four-panel comic. It's more just individual chapters, very short chapters about every chapter is a new activity that he's doing at his desk. It's a new day. He's got a new way to waste time during class. It's very funny if this is your type of humor. I laugh out loud. It's the physical comedy of it because Seki doesn't talk. Only like she talks, some of the other classmates talk, the teacher talks, but Seki doesn't talk. So he is completely physical comedy. It's all kind of a slapstick-esque facial expressions and fun things like that on his end, and then her reactions are also priceless. It's all really enjoyable, really likable. The characters are like, she's so invested in everything he's doing, even though she really doesn't want to be. It's so funny how every time he just captivates her with whatever it is he's decided to do to waste time that day. And it's also creative. Like, I'm shocked at how I have 10 volumes of this. I've only read these first 4, and I believe that there's more after that. I don't think the 10th one is the final volume. I could be wrong, but I'm just shocked at how this author can come up with like ridiculous thing after ridiculous thing, because it is all just like he pulls out, for example, he has like a chessboard and she thinks he's going to play chess, but instead he's using the chess pieces as like characters and he's just making them go to war. And it's just, and he'll do like weird things like this volcano, or like he just thinks of something strange to do every single time, and it's always interesting because you never know how it's going to end. You always think like you think you know where he's going with what he's doing, and then all of a sudden it takes a complete turn off the beaten path and it's something completely ridiculous. It's exciting. Like you're kind of on the edge of your seat, but at the same time this is a quiet slice of life story, so it's kind of a good mix up between you're on the edge of your seat wanting to know what it is he's doing and what he's going to do with the stuff that he's brought out onto his desk, how she's going to react to it, and how the situation is going to end up in the end of the chapter, because they're only really like, they might be like 15 pages max, but I think they're more like 10-page chapters, maybe even less than that. And each one is just a different ridiculous thing that he's doing to pass the time. It's quite enjoyable. I really like it. It's one I've had my eye on for a long time and then decided to just finally buy all the volumes that were out, because it's one that I would have really regretted if I missed out on. If you like comedy series that are easy to read, like this is something you want to read a chapter or two before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning just to cheer you up. It's really, really good for that because they're short, they're sweet. You don't have to read the whole volume at once because you can just read kind of a chapter at a time throughout the day. Um, it's just fun. I really like it. And I highly recommend picking it up if you kind of like that sort of comedy. Um, yeah, and the art is cute. I mean, it is what it is. It's fun. It's exciting. He does all these weird things, and the situations are just really great. So, highly, highly recommend picking up My Neighbor Seki if you're into like really funny series that are more episodic. Um, yeah, if you have any questions about this series or if you've read it yourself, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you for watching. See ya.